Hello, my name is Chris Van Stalk. I'm an Exxon Mobil employee, a territory manager in the Mid-Atlantic District working for Lisa Minganelli. First up, we're going to talk with Jeremy Lehman, president of Filtroil Corporation, who manufactures mobile bypass filtration system. Jeremy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Chris. How are you?
Good. I see you've got a unit here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Fantastic. This is the mobile bypass filtration system, which is a bypass filter that filters down to a 1 micron absolute. It is an excellent system to clean up and polish your oil, at least 5 grades cleaner than new oil. Typically, new oil is about a 21-18-15 ISO code, and the mobile bypass filtration system is going to be able to filter down to about a 16-14-11. Let me show you the element inside. This element is 400 yards of a cellulose treated fiber that is wound so tightly that we can filter down to 1 micron absolute. It's fantastic also at removing moisture down to less than 300 parts per million.
So this is called a depth media, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
One of the main benefits to a depth filter like this is that we are taking brand new oil with an ISO code of 21-18-15 and getting it at least 5 ISO grades cleaner than that, which will extend the life of pumps and valves, vane pumps, piston pumps, gear pumps, proportional valves, and servo valves.
Why don't you point out some of the working pieces on this unit here in the front, would you?
Absolutely. What we have is a test drain valve here so that you can take your Signum oil samples, and this is not filtered oil. This is coming right off of the hydraulic system main line. So it's an excellent representative sample of the entire system's cleanliness.
How long does it take to take a 4-ounce sample?
Oh, it just takes a few seconds.
A few seconds. Yeah. Excellent.
Then we also have a pressure gauge, which is going to show you when you need to change the element. And typically an element needs to be changed about once a quarter.
Excellent, excellent. And how about your flow control?
Yeah, what we do is we tap off of a high pressure line. We can see up to 5,000 psi with this pressure compensated flow control valve. We bleed off a small amount of oil, run it through the filter, and then the oil returns back to the top of the tank.
So you give a mechanic a system like this and he has to install it. How long does it take him to install?
Typically it'll take 2 hours on the first install. After the first unit, you can probably install a unit in about an hour.
Phenomenal. Excellent. Why don't you put the cover back on? Let's just take a look.
You saw how easy it was to take an element out.
Right.
You can also change these elements while your machine is operating.
Excellent.
With our shutoff valve.
No shutdown of the equipment. Excellent.
Exactly.
So then you put your cap back on and your wing nut and you're back in business.
You're back in business. And all the hoses and fittings that are needed for installation come with the unit.
Standard threads and all.
Exactly.
Excellent, excellent. Jeremy, as field engineers, we've seen these units. We've seen them in injection molding. I've seen them on calendar stacks, hydraulic systems, and paper mills. So they are well recognized in the industry.
There are an infinite number of applications that you can use the mobile bypass filtration system on. They can range from injection molding machines to power gen plants to paper mills to construction companies, even diesel engine oil applications.
What are the limiting factors to this particular product, the media that you have now? And I understand you're working on some new research now for different media.
We can see up to 180 centistokes with the current media.
Yes.
But we're developing a product that can see up to 1,000 centistokes.
Oh, that's outstanding. So right now, mineral oils and PAOs, no problem. Water glycols and so forth, phosphate esters, diesters, maybe a different consideration. Always talk to your field technician before you go with an alternate fluid.
Exactly. And so this can go on construction applications,
Yes.
injection molding, shipbuilding, the tire industry, oil refineries, anywhere that you would benefit from cleaner oil. The mobile bypass filtration system can make you more reliable.
Jeremy, thanks very much for your time today.
Thank you, Chris.
And now we're going to take a look at an actual installation. Bruce, how are you?
Hey Chris, how are you doing?
Good, good. Bruce works for a local distributor, and this is his baby. He turned all the wrenches on this project. Why don't we have Bruce tell us about it?
That's right, Chris. And the nice thing was working with Filtroil is we designed a system that we wanted, and they went to the office and they came up with a component package deal, which it's all made on a nice little bracket, and you have the pump, and then you have the filter unit, and then you have a gauge, of course. What happens here now is the pump runs, it delivers oil through the filter, and it cycles it into the tank and then sucks back up through the hose and makes a circulation. As you can see right now it's running and it's circulating. What they do is we run it for a certain amount of time till we get it to our ISO cleanliness that we want. From there, what we do is they shut off the valve and it doesn't cycle anymore. And anytime they need oil, we have it plumbed where all it does is go down here and it brings it across over to an oil bar. And again, what's so nice is everything is color coded, as you see from the product here to the lid and everything. All they do is go to the oil bar, take off the lid, and just fill the container.
Excellent.
Okay, and that's where they get the right from. The big principle here that Valero stressed is that they wanted their product clean, dry, and right. And the clean, of course, is through the filtering. The dry is through a desiccant breather, which keeps the water and the dirt out. And the right is what we did was color-coded everything. As you can see, the pretty colors all around here. It has to do with the containers, which have a certain color lid, match up with the oil bar, which has a certain color, which matches up with the pump and the filter unit. So the person doesn't have to get mixed up with numbers or letters and everything, and might get something mixed up. They just have to worry about color. Everything is color-coded. Right down as you see their chart. Whatever component goes in, it not only says the name of the product, but also is color-coded. So from the pump all the way down to the bar, into the container, everything's color-coded. So they'll know exactly the right product to go into that component. And that way, we get exactly what they need, a clean, dry, right product.
Bruce, that's a fantastic project for 6 Lubricants. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chris.
Have a good day. Hi, Tom.
Chris, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Tom. Tom is the lubrication improvement lead. He's in charge of the entire revamping of storage, handling, filtration, and proper lube application in this complex. In his particular case, we've gone from 27 down to 14 lubricants.
That's correct.
Basically saved just on a purchase and spend level, an annual estimated
$140,000.
$140,000 right off the top, which means we now have 13 lubricants out of the system, half open drums, half open pails that used to be scattered about, gone. No lubricants are remotely sited behind an I-beam or a pail or a container or a dispensing container of some sort. The filtration is improved. We're filtering new oil, Tom, right?
Yes, that's correct, Chris.
Just super clean quality. So even though the Mobil lubricants coming out to end users are of usable quality, if we drop it by a few ISO grades, that ensures that the product going into that pump reservoir is ultra clean. And that means that the rotating equipment long-term will have an increase between mean time between failures. Is that correct?
Yes, Chris. The concept is you talk about clean, dry, right, clean, no contaminants, dry, no water, right oil, right application. But you're talking about cleanliness levels. You're talking about taking it down to filtration system, taking it down to a cleanliness level where we're going to enhance and increase the length of rotating equipment to the point where our between bearing failures or between equipment pump failures it's going to lengthen quite a bit. So significantly, that's a significant progress for us because it'll reap a significant benefits and cost savings.
Right. And Tom, what I noticed inside the shed really is everything was color-coded. So it would take almost a significant error to not follow the guideline that you're color-coding at the spigot into a color-coded dispensing container from a color-coded chart, which is on the wall, to get the right product in the right application point time and time again,
yes,
right?
Chris, you know, our concept incorporates a lot of different concepts. Filtration. We'll filter the oil to a good quality level, a very quality level. But also, the building is a spill containment system, got a climate control system. The color code system you mentioned is to ensure that the right product goes into the right piece of equipment. We have given to the operations department an area where they simply cannot make a mistake, because from the oil-safe products to the color-coded chart to the color-coded spigot even, that we have ensured that the right product goes into the right equipment.
You know, it's really an all-around solution, Tom.
Yes.
If I look at it, it hits on the green factor, it's all contained. You can dispense a heavy oil in January in a cold day, and it still pours like honey.
Yes.
You've got the right product and the right reservoir. You're saving $140,000 a year, and it's ultra clean, so it increases the reliability, rotating equipment. It's a win-win all the way around.
That's a good, I'm glad you brought that up like that, Chris, because we have ensured upper management in the refinery that the money we are spending, even be it if it's significant, but the quality of the program that we have incorporated will ensure us many, many years of trouble-free, maintenance-free operation. It's
Excellent.
a win-win situation for Paulsboro.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Tom, to be part of this project.
Yes, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Obviously, you all can see Tom Gaskell, maintenance, lubrication, improvement leader, is a satisfied customer. So some of the takeaways from this mobile bypass filtration system are the lowest cost per filtered gallon today in the marketplace. Obviously, this customer likewise will improve his equipment reliability and lifespan and achieve an extension of mean time between failures. As you saw from Bruce, it's a very simple system to install as well as maintain. From a sales and marketing perspective, the mobile bypass filtration system will allow you to retain or grow your premium lubricant business that includes premium and flagship products, all along satisfying customer needs and solidifying your business relationship. The mobile bypass filtration system really is taking this site, the Paulsboro, New Jersey refinery, out of the dark ages. He inherited 100 years worth of lubricant storage and handling, turned it around in the year 2009 to best in class. This will take them into a new level of performance, new level of reliability, new level of oil cleanliness. It appears to be a win-win for this refinery.